Welcome students. Now we have come to session 4 of quadratic equations. Already we have done 3 sessions of quadratic of various problems. This we are doing for the Tamil Nadu class 10 new syllabus. Since we are starting for Tamil Nadu exclusively, I just give a small introduction of what is a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is a general form of the quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is also called second degree equation. Second degree equation in x. And since it's a second degree equation in x, it has got two roots. And I told already previously the two roots are also called two values or two solutions. So this is a general introduction of quadratic equation because we are starting separately for class 10. And generally the two roots are taken as alpha and beta. These are nothing but Greek letters, I think. Now the sum, we are doing the first sum. So first sum it says, determine the quadratic equation. We have to find the quadratic equation. Sum and product are given. So what is given is actually sum of the roots. So we have taken the roots as alpha and beta. I said a quadratic equation has got two roots. One is called alpha and one is called beta. Sum means plus, alpha plus beta equal to minus 9 is given here. And product of the roots, first one is sum of the roots, next one is called product of the roots, is given as 20. So this is part 1 is nothing but the question. So the question is given here. Sum of the roots alpha plus beta is minus 9. Product of the roots is alpha beta is 20. Now the sum starts. This is the answer part. This is actually the answer part. Now the formula to find the quadratic equation. We have to find the quadratic equation. Determine means find the quadratic equation when sum and product are given. These two are given. Sum is given and the product is given. This is the formula: x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots is equal to 0. This is the formula when the sum and product are given. So x square, right, as it is, minus x, and we know sum of the roots is nothing but what? Alpha plus beta. This is called sum of the roots, alpha plus beta, and this is called what? Product of the roots equal to 0. So in the formula we are substituting the sum alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Then next step we are substituting the values. We are substituting the given values. So these are called given values. So x square minus x, alpha plus beta is given as minus 9. It is given as minus 9. So put in bracket minus 9 plus product of the roots is given as 20 and put the 20 here, alpha beta. Okay, so this is actually alpha plus beta value. This is alpha beta value they are given here. Now look here, minus into minus will give you what? Plus. So x square plus, number should come first, 9x plus 20 equal to 0. This is the answer. So it's a very simple sum. They are given. Given means question. Question is alpha plus beta and alpha beta. The sum of the roots and product is given. Okay, and this part 2 is the answer part. You write the formula, write the sum of the roots as alpha plus beta, and then you can substitute the value and do it. This is a systematic way of doing it actually, and you can understand easily. Now we will go to the second sum. We are going to the second sum. Look here. The sum of the roots is given as 5 by 3 and the product of the root is given as 4. I have written here, given means question. Given means question. Sum of the roots, we call it as alpha plus beta. I told you already alpha and beta are two roots. Last sum we saw. So sum of the roots, sum means alpha plus beta, that is given as 5 by 3. Next what is given is product of the roots. That is called alpha into beta is 4. These two are given in the question. These two are given in the question. Now the sum starts. So straight away you can put the formula. You get the formula. This is the formula: x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots equal to 0. and be careful in putting this minus and plus correctly, and if you write the formula correctly also they give you some marks. Okay, so the formula is very important. If you make mistake in the formula, everything goes wrong. Now you write the x square as it is minus as it is x. Sum of the roots is called nothing but alpha plus beta, that you put here, sum of the roots, plus product of the roots is nothing but alpha beta, that you put here, equal to 0. So in this formula you just substitute the general part like this. Next part you put the values. Next part you put the values of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So look here, x square minus x into alpha plus beta value is actually 5 by 3. Alpha beta value is nothing but 4, equal to 0. Just substitute the value. So then you have to expand. So x square, this will become, see, 5 into x will become minus 5x by 3 plus 4 equal to 0. So when you get a fraction, you go for LCM. So generally, safer side, you put by 1 equal to 0. Okay, because make all these fractions, because some can understand easily, some of them needs a little thorough teaching. So you can put like this. Now the LCM is 3. So the first number is x squared by 1 fraction into LCM. You get 3x square. So that's what you put here, 3x square. So remember the word fraction into LCM. Then you put the minus. The second one fraction is 5x by 3 into LCM is 3. 3 will get cancel, you get minus 5x. So remember the method, fraction into LCM. The last fraction, this is the first fraction. The last fraction is 4 by 1 into 3. So you get 4 3s are 12. We put the 12 here. Don't change the minus and plus and all. If you have any doubt, go to the rough work. So maths there is the only subject where you have some rough work. You can do it in the rough work and write it here neatly. Now this 3 is dividing, it will go and multiply that side. So you get 3x square minus 5x plus 12 equal to 0 into 3. So we get the final answer, 3x square minus 5x plus 12 equal to 0, because 0 into 3 is 0. This is the final answer. Hope you understood this sum. We will do the next sum. Now we will go to the third sum. This is the third sum they are given. Given means question, I said already, is given sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is called alpha plus beta is nothing but minus 3 by 2. Also given product of the roots. Product of the roots as minus 1. So these two are actually question. The given question. Now the answer part starts. I said to write the formula correctly. Even if you make a mistake, sometimes the formula is correct if they give some marks. But don't make mistake. Anyhow, x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots equal to 0 is the formula. Write the x square as it is minus x. I said sum of the roots is called alpha plus beta and product of the root is called alpha beta. Okay, and next step I said you must put the values. You must substitute the given values, question values. Given the x square minus x is alpha plus beta is nothing but minus 3 by 2. Since 2 minus comes, put in a bracket. Similarly, alpha beta is nothing but minus 1. If plus and a minus comes, try to put in a bracket equal to 0. Then you have to simplify. This step is expanding or simplifying. So minus into minus will give you what? Plus. And 3 into x will give you 3x by 2 minus 1 equal to 0. Whenever fraction comes, try to make everything as fraction, or you can do directly also if you are capable, but generally this is actually, those who are weak you can follow this method. So the LCM is 2. So I said take the first fraction and multiply by LCM. Fraction into LCM. The rule is fraction into LCM. So when you multiply, 2 into x square is 2x square by 1, which is actually 2x square. Take the second fraction, 3x by 2. The rule is fraction into LCM. Okay, fraction into LCM. Cancel the 2 and 2. You get the 3x. And last you put the minus. Fraction into LCM. 1 by 1 into 2. 1 2s are 2. 2 by 1 is 2. Don't disturb the plus and minus. The LCM is here. Now this 2 is dividing. it will go and multiply that side. So it will become 2x square plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0 into 2. You get the answer 2x square plus 3x minus 2, 0 into 2 is 0. This is the answer. Hope you understood this sum. So just follow this method. Thank you. Now we will do the last sum given here. So given means I said question, sum of the roots. They given alpha plus beta is called the sum of the roots. They given us minus 2 minus a the whole square. This is what they given. So given means again I said question, product of the roots they given us alpha beta is a plus 5 the whole square. So these two are nothing but the question that is given. Now the sum starts. Same method. You write the formula x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots equal to 0. If you write the formula, it will become thorough with you. So don't neglect it. So x square minus x, sum of the roots is nothing but alpha plus beta, and product of the roots is nothing but alpha beta equal to 0. Now you have to substitute the values. While substituting, write the x square minus x. Since there is a minus and a small thing, a minus outside, you put a square bracket and write this inside. It's much more safer. Again I repeat, since there is minus and one more thing and all, this minus outside, you put a square bracket and write square bracket, and this is called what? Alpha plus beta. And this is called alpha beta. Now look here, minus into minus is called plus, and write this first and write the x next. Because the quadratic equation format I said is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So x should come after a constant. So this is the constant. So x square plus 2 minus a the whole square x plus this rate as it is equal to 0 is the answer. Actually, if you expand this and simplify, you get a very big answer. So you can stop the answer with this as it is given. Thank you.